DZone, how to work the field. Let's head to the locker room and make a game plan. DZone, this is an area which the chart previously, this is an area on the chart in which previously the instrument we are trading changed direction. There are R zones and S zones. This is where the resistance formed or support. You have an event. This is some technically based event that will cause the DZone to trigger. This is an example of one. Let's bring this up here. This would be a DZone, 69% probability of it heading higher. These little dots are how far it moved on the field. The blue dots are resistance and the red dots are support. Sometimes there's a blue dot down here because what happened is the direction the instrument took, it shot straight down and then it rallied right back and it never achieved our entry price. So basically what this is doing is just seeing how far it moved every single time. Now, this is just equivalent to taking the stats on a soccer player after so many games. Where's the ball go on the field? Okay, so if we go back in here and we look at this, these zones, how they're created, they define an event or a break above resistance maybe at 6:30 in the morning when news comes out. The goal is to find out how far it moves, how long it takes, and what happens next, like your little RSI cross above 30. Now, these zones, step 2, how they're created, we go back in time, we find the event, we go forward in time, and where did resistance or support come in? That's basically all we're trying to do. Okay. Now, dispersion zones are made up of a max, average, minimum, a max, average, min. All right. Dispersion zones also have a number of events, 1 to 100. For example, they also have a time, the distance in time, maybe 1 minute to 30 minutes, you have the ball. And a distance traveled, you could have been sacked, or in soccer, I guess you can't get sacked, but you can lose ground. Now, up to 101 ticks or pips. Now, next we divide the zone into 4 sections. It takes a time to get quadrant X and a short time to get to quadrant Y. So, for example, we say, this is our short time column, this is our long time column, this is our large price movement column, this is our short price movement column. These 2 columns are named after Eric. It's short time he's in the trade or a long time he's in the trade. Okay. Now, each quadrant has a name. A large price, short time, LPST. Large price, short time. This means there was a large price movement that happened in a short amount of time. Small price movement, SPST. This is the movement that happens in a short amount of time. Now, next, only a few events move into each quadrant of the graph. This will change our money management system. Okay, so very few get up here, but let's give us an example. 1 out of 100 events travel. 1 out of 100 events only went down -1, but 1 out of 100 events reach 102. It's the classic bell curve is what's going to happen. When it hits the middle, what happens is 50 events hit there. You have a good probability of hitting the middle, but then it falls off. Anything in the large price movement column, either one, if you're in the large price movement rows, if you get into the large price movement rows, you're going to need to change your money management system. Now, next, only a few events move into each quadrant. The graph will change. This will change. It totally will. That's the whole point. That's why we brought the slide up again. Okay, now, let's bring this up. How do we change the way we play the field? Well, what if the ball moves into a section that relates to short time movement and large price movement? We should change our money management profile. So these concepts were developed by Kisa Trading, Jeff Crystal, BN4X, and T, Grimm, and Duncan, and Andreas. So this will make another video about how they run together, but these are really short conceptual videos. Thanks.